When somebody says that they're playing with toys, what does that mean to you? Because I can guarantee you that your definition of playing with toys and my definition are quite different. I'm gonna take you back to the year 2008 when YouTube was just invented. It was just 3 years old. There was a preschooler, and that preschooler was me. I definitely had a rough childhood, but during this rough childhood, my parents allowed me to use the computer. I went to YouTube to entertain myself when they were too busy to take care of me. And what's a young kindergartner in 2008 gonna look up? Well, he's gonna look up Super Mario Brothers, of course. As it got deeper down the rabbit hole, I found the art known as the Mario plush videos. The concept is very basic. It's you grab a Mario toy, a Mario stuffed animal, and you give it a funny little voice, and you bring them around and take them on adventures, and you record yourself while you do it, and you upload it to YouTube. It's as simple as that. As I watched these videos as a little kid, you know, the cute Mario Bros of the world, the Super Mario Logans of the world. In 2008, I would watch the plush videos on my computer, and I would go home and I would get plushies of my own, and I would pretend like I was a PlushTuber. And this was before YouTube even paid their creators. This is before everybody had a smartphone in their hand. This is when the concept of being an online internet influencer was foreign. It didn't even exist. But yet I was going home and imitating what I saw on YouTube, saying that when I get older, I want to do this. And that gave me a head start. Because in 2014, I finally created my own Mario plush channel. It was called Super Mario Fanlocks. Something magical happened because within the first year of making plush videos, I went viral. Hundreds of thousands started watching, and it got up to millions of people were watching my plush videos. And by the time that I was 12 years old, I was paying tax because I was making thousands of dollars at 12 years old playing with Mario stuffed animals on the internet. And that's exactly what I dreamt of doing, and that's exactly what I said I was going to do, and that's exactly what I did. Tens of thousands of subscribers, and I thought, this is it. I worked for it, and I have it. This is my career path, and I'm going full in for it. And then unfortunately, little did I know that was the beginning of the end. Because in real life, having to deal with the garbage school system, I got depression. For the first time in my life, at just 13 years old, I was suicidal. And I was depressed. And because of this, I couldn't really find the motivation to make Mario plush videos every week like I did. And I took 2 months off from uploading. And my audience was confused. Where did I go? Where have I been? Why haven't I been uploading? And I thought to myself, you know, I'm just going to take a little break and I'll be back and everything will be the same and I can continue on my path to make my dream become reality. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. Because when I took a break, so did my fans, and everybody left. Everybody grew up, and my audience that once was millions shrunk to thousands, and then it shrunk to hundreds. And my bank account, when I was making thousands per month, I went down to making pennies per month. And everything that I worked for all collapsed. And in real time, I was witnessing my childhood dream fall apart right in front of me. Do you know how depressing that is? For a young 14, 15-year-old to see his only passion that he's ever had collapse right in front of him. As he desperately tried to make new videos and try to recapture the magic that I just had, but I couldn't do it. I grinded, I made tons of videos, but people just didn't care anymore. People had moved on, and my channel was officially dead. I had a midlife crisis at 14. Who can say that? See, that's the theme of my entire life is, you went through that? Who can say that? At your age? When my channel died after 2017, did I quit? Did I give up? No. I worked. And I continued to make videos, thinking in my head that I could bring it back if I worked hard enough, if I made enough videos that I could return and finish my goal that I started. And that goal was to not only be a successful YouTuber and make it my full-time job, but my goal in life was to get the silver play button. Now, this is an award that YouTube gives YouTubers when they reach 100,000 subscribers. And because of my success, I got to 30 1,000 subscribers, and I knew that I was 30% there. I knew that if I kept going, if I kept pushing a little longer, maybe I could achieve this goal. And for the next 3 years, I pushed and I grinded and I made tons of videos, but unfortunately, it just didn't happen. And I felt hopeless. And my never give up attitude officially was dead, and I gave up. And I walked away from my channel. Because reality kept getting to me, and the reality was everybody around you is telling me you got to get a real job and you got to make real money. And that's exactly, I bought into the lie. Maybe it was it. Maybe this was the end of the road. Maybe my story ended with me being popular and then losing it all and then fading into obscurity. And in 2021, I walked away and I left my channel behind to pursue other endeavors. I felt an emptiness inside of me. I felt like something was missing out of my puzzle. And that last piece that I was missing was Mario plush videos. In 2022, I returned to making Mario plush videos full time. Why? Because I can't stay away. This is the only thing that I've ever wanted to do since I was in kindergarten, and giving up and walking away was letting down the little kindergartner in me that said, please, when you become an adult, carry on our dreams and do this and never give up. And I couldn't live with myself knowing that I gave up. So in 2022, I returned and I was making great videos full time once again, but at the end of the day, the views still weren't there. Yeah, maybe I was getting some views, but it wasn't enough. But good isn't enough on YouTube. In order to make it, you have to be great. You have to be amazing. You have to be outstanding. But unfortunately, I failed to live up to those expectations once again. My videos still didn't break out and go viral like they once did. And once again, in 2022, at the end of the year, I felt like quitting again. That's exactly what I said. I said, man, I gave this one more year. I gave it one last chance, but it just isn't in the cards for me. So by 2023, I was ready to once again walk away. And that's exactly what I was about to do until I had a few videos left over that I was slowly uploading. And one of these videos just so happened to change my perspective on my entire career, because this video absolutely blew up. And not only did it blow up, this was my biggest, most successful video in my entire 9-year career. In just 3 days, this video got 200,000 views. I had never made this much money before, and it was in 2023. The 8 years of scratching and clawing had finally paid off. And at the end of the day, it was all worth it, because I finally recaptured the magic. And now that I'm wiser than I was before, I know how to hold on to it and keep it. And I knew that this was my chance to finally finish my story and get the silver play button. So what did I do? I instantly went to work. I instantly made more videos and made them amazing. But unfortunately, it was just 15 minutes of fame. And unfortunately, that one video was just one video at the end of the day. Once again, I was back down at rock bottom. So for 7 years, I scratched and clawed to get back to this point, and I finally made it. And what happened? It was ripped away from me. And do you know how depressing it is? Not only just to feel suicidal at 14, but to grow up, to scratch and claw your way back up to the top, and then by the time you're 18, you're 19, you finally reach the top once again, just to have it ripped away from you just like it was in the past. But this time it was a quick burn. This time it was just 15 minutes of fame. Do you know how depressing that is? To work for something and you finally get it. You actually get it. But then it gets ripped away from you once again. And you know what that does to a person? You know, I've seen a lot of PlushTubers come and go, but the ones that stay, some of them have been inspired by me. Some of them grew up watching me, and they finished their story. There are people that I've known that watched me growing up that now make millions of dollars off the same type of content. It's everybody but me. Why can't it be me? Why can't it be me? I thought, well, I'm not getting any younger, and if I don't deliver soon, I'm going to officially lose this, because I can no longer hide behind the fact that I'm young. I'm getting older. Soon I'm going to have to pay bills. Soon I'm going to be on my own the older I get. So over the months I've been thinking, what do? I've seen my passion project, my baby, Super Mario Fanlocks. I've seen it die so many times. I mean, the amount of times this channel has died and come back to life is insane. Could I just walk away and try something else? I mean, I thought of other content to make, other YouTube channels, but nothing seems to grasp me like plush videos. Plush videos is the only thing that I can see myself doing. I'm not passionate about anything else, and I can't stay away. There's a reason why every time I quit, I always come back, because I can't stay away, and that is exactly what motivates me to somehow keep going. What's my motivation? Is it passion or is it delusion? I don't even know, but I don't even care, because I'm not giving up. And if I have to spend the next 10 years of my life playing with toys, if I have to spend the next 20 years of my life playing with toys, if I have to live long enough to see YouTube die and explode, or live long enough to see YouTube discontinue the silver play button, maybe they won't even produce those awards anymore by the time I get to 100,000. I don't know, but all I know is I have to keep going, because that's what I've always done. That's what I've learned. That's how my brain operates, is to keep going. Yes, for the fans that have supported me, even if there's only a fraction of you left, the ones that are still here, I am going to prove you right, and I'm gonna prove myself right, that I can do this. There's still one more dream that lurks over my head, and that is the silver play button. This is more than just an award to me. This is more than just a piece of metal to me. This is a life's work. This is a life's passion. And for you, I am gonna finish my story. I'm gonna finish what I started. I'm not gonna give up. I was not created to go to college. I was not made to work a real job. I can't do these things. Success is my only option that I have. The silver play button is my goal. I need this silver play button. I crave this silver play button. So it's youtube.com/Super Mario Fanlocks. If you like Mario plush videos, you can follow me in my journey. I'm at 30,000 subscribers, and I have to reach 100,000. And it's gonna be a tragic and long road, but at the end of the day, I have to finish the story.